Hey guys, and welcome back to the Honeystead. My mom and I are currently in the kitchen. She is cutting up some pineapple that we were able to purchase from Aldi's, fairly on sale. When it comes to the harvest rate and us freeze drying, we are going to keep an eye on some of the things and take advantage of what is going on sale and buying in bulk and then preparing it for our freeze dryer to be able to store it for later. Now last night we went ahead and put in some bananas and some blackberries and some raspberries. The blackberries were on sale at Aldi's, so we went ahead and loaded up on probably about 8 containers of. Left plenty for other people. We're not about taking everything off the shelf, but when it comes to storing food and putting it up for long term, it is good to go ahead and buy in bulk, especially if it's on sale. If you're not growing it yourself. If you're growing it yourself, that's a whole nother ball game. And next year with our gardening season, I am really excited about that. But today we are cutting up, actually she's cutting up some pineapple, and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with it. And then also, instead of just getting rid of some of the waste, we're gonna make a tea with the rest of the pineapple, and we'll talk about why. When you're cutting up your pineapple, you're left with a good bit of waste. And instead of us feeding it back to our animals, which 99% of the time, a lot of our extra kitchen scraps go into our fancy pig bucket. And of course it goes back to the animals. But instead of this pineapple waste going back to our animals, I did some reading about pineapple and what you can do with a lot of the waste. The skin, the core, instead of throwing it away, you can actually make tea out of it. And that's what we're gonna do. Since we're cutting up all this pineapple anyways to go ahead and freeze dry, we're gonna take this and brew up a lovely pineapple tea. Some of the benefits of the pineapple, and especially the pineapple skin, is that it contains a protein digesting enzyme that is used as an anti-inflammatory. And it has several purposes, whether you want to use it for anti-inflammatory, reduce swelling, especially in the nasal cavity or your throat as well. It's also used to help prevent against blood clots and encourage the red cell formation. And some reports have studied that it actually shows benefits to help, especially when it comes to cardiovascular health.
Sure, it's also very good for immune boosting just because of its vitamin C content.
Oh, absolutely. So there are a few things that you can do with it. I've seen some people who would just boil the skin and the core. And then there's also another recipe that you can actually add in turmeric and ginger and lemon and rosemary and oranges, and you can make up this like huge power punch of just, let's get your immune system up.
I want to make some of that.
We can make some of that. I know I have a lemon. I know I've got some rosemary.
I know we have turmeric.
We do have a lot of turmeric. So, and I know we have some ginger. I think we have some of the Thai ginger. We have some Thai ginger here.
There's the core.
Yeah, we can use it. Why not? I'm going to go ahead and get this in a pot and start boiling it. So we're going to use the core and the skin for this. I did read about being careful about unripe skin and unripe cores and unripe leaves. Now I'm not going to use the leaves, but do be careful when it comes to doing this in your pineapple, making sure that you aren't using unripe product, because from what I read, unripe pineapples can actually have a higher toxicity level with the bromelain, so be very careful with that. I will add to always consult your physician prior to adding in any herbal remedies into your life. You don't know if there's any contraindications that could affect you based on the herb and any medication that you possibly might be on right now. You know, we herbalists do have to add that in sometimes. We are still really learning our freeze dryer and the size of it. I did share, I think in the last couple of videos, that our Harvest Right freeze dryer is actually a medium size freeze dryer. And this is a medium tray. About one tray is fairly equivalent to one pineapple.
One average pineapple.
Right. So that kind of helps gauge how many pineapples you're gonna use. You can fit 4 trays in our freeze dryer. Right now we've got the berries still rolling, but we're gonna go ahead and pre-freeze this so that as soon as those are done, we're gonna plop this in and yeah, get this processed. So we're not doing anything too fancy with this. I just filled the stock pot up with the pineapple bits and some water, and we're gonna go ahead and boil this. It's almost like more like a decoction than a tea, but we'll reduce the amount of water, and then I'll probably go ahead and add in some of the other fun stuff. Add in the ginger, add in the turmeric, add in the lemon. Just add a little ginger. I couldn't find the
Turmeric.
I gotta find that, and I gotta find, I wanna add hibiscus.
I'll go look. I think we have a big container that we still have to put away from our last tea making purchase.
Yeah, I'll go look.
Okay. Should buy stuff to make some fire cider too.
So the other day I showed you guys our storage pantry for our food, but we have our makeshift apothecary down here. Some stuff that I need to press out, some tinctures that they've been tincturing. Some of them have been tincturing for a little bit longer than what I anticipated. But we come down here, shake them every day, and then so we do have a good bit of herbs that we have to press out, and we're gonna work on that. We're hoping to finish our cabinets, bring our cabinets in to the apothecary probably by this weekend, and then we're gonna start putting all of our herbs that we have in really pretty jars. So, downfall of us collecting herbs.
We got a lot.
We have a lot, but this is part of what we're doing. I mean, we're building our stock inventory for future, obviously, and a lot of these herbs that we've slowly been gathering for the last couple of years.
Turmeric.
Oh, good. This one, turmeric. A lot of our herbs that we've been gathering for the last couple of years has been just a little here and a little there. We purchased the majority of our herbs from Star West Botanical, Frontier, and Mountain Rose, but more Star West Botanical and Frontier have been really good. They come in, you know, bags like this. You can get them in pounds. This is cat's claw bark powder.
Wood betony.
Wood betony. And when it comes to
Gotu kola.
I like Gotu kola. When it comes to our herbs, and this is just a little taste of what you're gonna get, we're gonna go through all of our herbs and we're gonna talk about what they're gonna do, how their actions are, and how they're gonna help you. And Chisandra berry is one of ours.
All right, I found the turmeric. Oh, and rose hips.
Okay, so
and we're still looking for hibiscus.
I think hibiscus might be in here. Also, since I have your guys' attention, let me show you these adorable little chairs that we got for the apothecary. We got 2 of these leather chairs, wooden leather chairs. They need to be cleaned up a little bit. And I got some stuff to refinish the leather because some of it's a little scratched up. It's old, but we spent 40 bucks and got 2 chairs and a love seat. And they're quite comfy. And they're gonna fit perfectly in the apothecary. Okay, so we found our hibiscus, and then we're gonna go ahead and add some cinnamon sticks to it, and then what's left of the turmeric. The turmeric.
Do you want to add any more ginger?
I think we're good on ginger.
Okay.
How's your SCOBY looking?
Oh, hello, Scoby.
I think pretty good.
Yep, everybody's looking happy. We got a little bit of bubbles forming here, so that just shows that the process is working.
Yeah.
These two I'll put in a Scoby hotel, and we'll see.
See how they...
These are my older ones.
They're doing okay. They're lifted.
Yep, but everybody's looking happy. Our temperature is a little...
Is it too low?
Yeah, I'd like it to be a little bit warmer, so we're still trying to figure out the right place to put it. Maybe up here, because hot air rises.
Yeah, we'll switch that out. We'll try
but it's good to know.
Okay.
Who knew you could learn so much from your Scoby jar?
Yeah. All right, we're gonna finish this tea and then go up to the apothecary, bring the pineapple trays.
If there's any left,
if there's any
we have just left them alone, unsupervised.
Unsupervised, and I think my kids and my husband might or might not have
had a couple.
All right, so this pot has about 4 pineapple skins, 1 lemon, a whole ginger, 1 orange. You can do a blood orange. I'm gonna go ahead and add a 1/4 cup of hibiscus. Look how beautiful that is. I think this is gonna be a delicious, really good tea slash, look how it changed its color. I think this is considered more to be of a decoction because we're gonna reduce it.
So,
and then I'm gonna add more, I'm gonna add honey to it as well. All right, so go ahead and add the turmeric. Turmeric's really good, huge anti-inflammatory.
And I'm going to about 1/2 of that, so 1/8 of a cup, because it will also change the color.
Yeah, and it's gonna be, it'll be a little bit bigger. But I think this is gonna sit, oh my gosh, the smell completely just changed. Oh, it smells like Christmas in a cup.
Oh, we're gonna really make it smell Christmassy here in about 2 seconds. And the last ingredient we're going to put in is cinnamon chips, about the same amount of the turmeric, so about 1/8 of a cup. And if that doesn't smell like holidays, oh my.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be really good. All right, so now I'm going to let that just do its thing for a good couple of hours. Okay, so we kind of cheated. Normally we walk up here, but the wind is kicking and it is cold and we got all these trays and my mom literally brought the teapot.
I did. I'm sorry. I wanted some tea and I didn't want to leave and you wanted to go, so I just grabbed the damn pot.
She literally grabbed the entire teapot.
I grabbed cups too.
You did grab cups. Okay, soon this apothecary is going to have everything that we need in here.
I think we need another one of these.
We do. This little teapot has been one of our favorites. It has a little tea diffuser inside it, so we just put our herbs in it and then brew some tea up. But literally, she's like, I'm coming! And she comes or opens the door and she's literally carrying.
I got my teapot!
It's a great teapot.
I'm not sure if they're going to fit this way, but we can try.
Cheers. I think it's going to be good.
This is the Mindful Morning.
This one has the tulsi, it has ginkgo, tulsi, all the goodness of it. So one of the next things that we have to do up here is all of the cabinets are done. We have to bring them in and restage kind of everything. Finish this wall, which honestly it might be a tomorrow job.
Yep.
I'm not. It might be a tomorrow job. Not feeling it today. But in the meantime, today I'll probably go ahead and get this all organized and set up so that when we bring in the rest of the cabinets, it'll be good. Because we also have to go ahead and get the kitchen area staged. We have to purchase the island countertop, and then we do need to cut out the sink in the butcher block countertop for the sink. And we do need to go ahead and get these all stained and everything. But
and the stove, we got to purchase the little stove.
Yeah, and a little itty bitty stove. So we are going to keep you guys posted on all of this. I have shared that I do have an affiliate link that is active for anyone to purchase through. It does help support our channel. Harvest Right is a really awesome company, and everything that we've read and talked to, we've been really impressed with. Harvest Right is also having a Black Friday sale, and I was really surprised about their prices for this Black Friday. They're definitely doing a special for the freeze dryer. Our freeze dryer is a medium. You kind of get an idea on how big it is. We do have the upgraded premium pump, but they also have an even more upgraded pump that could be purchased as well. So if anyone is interested, which I did have somebody use my affiliate link to go ahead and purchase that, and that was a huge blessing for us, because of course anything that helps out our channel, it just goes back to the farm. It goes back to the bees, it goes back to the plants, it goes back and actually just, you know, helps feed the family and helps show others all the other fun things, and teach and encourage and inspire, and just, it makes it possible for me to continue to share with you guys. So thank you for whomever purchased their freeze dryer, and message me, keep me posted. I'm excited for you guys.
Let's swap recipes.
I know, pretty much.
Yes. Okay. I brought a couple of jars up here. We're gonna eat these right away and enjoy them. And then when it comes to doing any more long-term, we're gonna use the Mylar bags. But this would be a fun way to put them in our jar and incorporate them into our life on a regular basis. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty
and learn something old. Bye guys.